right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol TSLA, Tesla Inc. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all my first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to my channel, Invest for Tomorrow. Hope you guys find this video helpful and informative, and it means you well. To all my subscribers, I want to say thank you. Thank you for your support and recognition to my efforts. It means a lot, and I really appreciate the feedback. I hope to continue to relay nothing but helpful and informative information and nothing less. Let's jump into this chart. So very important, I want to point out the support was broken through a few times in the day, and this is why support is very important to pay very close attention to how it reacts, because it only lasted below it. If we could see here, a total amount of 3 times and then 1 time here. And when you put that into time in the day, it was only for 2 hours of the day that it stayed below the support, and it quickly just brought itself back up to the point that it was trying to reach to stay above the 50-day moving average and reach resistance level, but it didn't. But I did want to point that out, why it's so important. I always emphasize to pay very close attention to the support and see how it's acting, because it can tell you in which direction this is going, how quickly is it breaking through it, and then also, are the bulls reappearing? And they certainly did. But quickly after reappearing and hitting highs of 24, 26.65, and previously their high was 427.82, it just quickly dipped after this high, and it quickly dipped after that high, and we're back here to the 380s again, and literally testing the support. So we're going to see what our new support levels are and what's going to be important to pay close attention to for the upcoming week. So let's move our resistance level to its new location, and let's see there, 426.72. And our support is a little bit lower than the closing price. I mean, there is a support here on the last candlestick, but I want to pay more attention to the support here that was created before the run and quickly after the dip. It still managed to be the support, and this support is important as well, of 385.19, but it's way too close to the closing price to actually determine. So I want to kind of let you guys know that 385 is important to pay close attention to on how it reacts and how quickly does it break through it. But 377 is a support that is very significant because it is the lowest point before this run. All right, so it closed out at 387.75. Our 50-day moving average is 406.54. Let's see how close I can get to it. It won't let me go any closer, but 406.50 is what it landed on. But 406.54 is our 50-day moving average. As long as it stays below it, the bears are in control. As long as it stays above it, the bulls are starting to gain control. Right now, we can definitely see that the bears are dominating this, and we're going to have to see how it plays out next week, right? So our points of reference that we want to pay close attention to is our support, and our support is 377.57. If that gets broken through, this could start to test newer lows, because this is close to the lowest point. The lowest point that it reached was 372. So if it breaks through 377.57, I really can't emphasize this enough, but I'd pay very, very close attention to how it's reacting, how quickly is it moving to newer lows. Is it kind of just hanging out there for the bulls to reappear and try to bring this back up? Or is it breaking quickly through it and breaking through newer lows fairly quickly in a downward trend? Because this is a very quick jump from 426 hitting lows of 386. So I'd pay close attention to if it's reacting just like this after breaking the support, or is it kind of leveling off and there's a chance for the bulls to reappear, load up on stocks, and bring this back up. So 377.57, very important to pay close attention to if it breaks through it. On the other spectrum of things, we have what the bulls want to do. And this is the second highest point in the day. The highest point was 427 and some change, but this is our resistance level before the fall again. After this run, this is the highest point before it started to fall again to level back out at 387.75. So the bulls are going to want to break through the 50-day moving average first. of 406.54, break through that, turn it into support, and start to work their way up to newer highs. After doing that, 426.72 is the most important point for the bulls to break through, to turn that into support, and they can start to work their way up to newer highs. So, yes, the bulls are back in bullish territory after breaking through the 50-day moving average, but to continue the momentum and hit newer highs and new resistance levels, they have to break through 426.72, test it, prove it, turn it into support, and start to work their way up. This has had a very bearish run after the split. Obviously, once the split happened and started, the bulls were very bullish, brought this up to highs of 538.42. And I want to remind you all how important this is, the true resistance level and pivotal moment for Tesla to hit newer highs and start to work its way up to newer resistance levels. So if you guys didn't get to catch that in my previous videos, 538.42 is so important. This is the game changer that needs to be broken through, turn into a support, so this can start to work its way up to newer highs and get further up away from the 50-day moving average. But right now, bears have been dominating this one. We're going to have to see how this plays out in the next coming days and week. And I hope that with these cues of the resistance level, supports, and 50-day moving average, you guys will be able to be well equipped and ready to make your own rational decisions as investors the next trading day. Hope you guys found this video helpful and informative, and it met you all well. If you guys feel encouraged to subscribe or hit the like button, please do so. If you do, press the subscribe button. Don't forget to click on the bell so you don't miss a single video, and turn on all notifications. And if you hit the like button, I want to say thank you very much. That's the best way to let me know you watched this video and you found it helpful and informative and enjoyed it. Share this with your friends and community. And thank you guys for watching. Let's make some money.